everybody. I'm going to continue working on the Hackerrank's SQL practice questions. And I think I've already done questions 1 through 6. I don't know why 2 is missing, but uh, that should not to be determined. Oh man, my puns are bad. Let's just do question 7. Pick up off where we left off. Well, pick up where we. Alright guys, so query a list of city names ending with vowels, A, E, I, or U, from station, and your result cannot contain duplicates. So I already explained before about regex. So if we remember the structure, we only want MySQL here. Alright guys, a quick refresher. If we want to select certain fields from a station, and we only want city names, then we select a city. That's the only names we want from the station table. And we only want it ending with vowels. And you cannot, okay, so we don't want duplicates, so we definitely want the distinct here. Now next, we want to end with vowels, so we have to use the where condition, where the city, where each of the fields in the city, we only want those that are, and we can use the regex expression, which means that we want a certain pattern in that city name. In this case, we want it only to end with A, E, I, O, U. Now, I was kind of prepared because I know if we want to find out the start, which I think was the caret, but you kind of want to know the ending. Oh, shoot. And I forgot what that symbol was. I think it's either this dollar symbol or it's going to be maybe a percent symbol. If not, I'm going to look it up and you guys will see it. So let's see if this is correct. Okay, it worked. So let me explain more about this. This dollar symbol means that the predecessing possible characters that's containing, that's either A, E, I, O, U, has to be the last character in the pattern of all the city field names that we want. If it doesn't have it, it won't be included. Now let's submit it to see if that will work. I wish they included more test cases, but I think so far it's working fine. All right, so now we know how to do starting vowels and ending vowels. Starting vowels is in my previous video. Please watch it. Give me all those likes and subscribes there. Now let's go to question number 8. Okay, it's almost similar this time. You want to query the city names from station that has vowels in the first and the last characters, and we don't want duplicates. So let's work again with what we do know. We know that we want to select the city names from the table of station where, let's see about this, where its first and last characters are, okay, so we want an and. I'm going to go in, okay, so where the city names, we want to make sure that, oh, and we want distinct city names, no duplicates. So don't forget that one, guys. And if we don't want duplicates, we have to do where city is the regex expression. Oh, someone messaged me, I bet. Okay, sorry about that. I got distracted. So we want vowels at the beginning and the end. Is that correct? So we know it has to start with a vowel. And it can contain any number of characters in between, but it has to end with a vowel. If this doesn't work, I'll show you another option, guys. So let's try this one. Let's run the code and see if this works. Ah, it worked. Now, a more explicit way of doing this, I'm going to just show it to you guys because I love you. Why else would I be doing this? Okay, anyways, so to make this more explicit, so what I'm doing right here, like this is the answer I used. It has to start with a character. This means it could be any number of characters in between as long as it ends with another vowel. And this is why this character means it has to end with the characters right here, A, E, I, O, U. But let's just say that I don't know what this means. And I only know what the previous statements are. Like it starts with A, E, I, O, U and it ends with A, E, I, O, U. What I can do is I could use this OR statement. This keyword means it could have these two conditions. It could be starting. Instead of starting, it has to be and, not or. It has to be this one. City has to have the regular expression of this one and this one. So this is a more explicit way. I think this will work. If I don't, I'm going to probably erase this answer and just say, just stick with this one above. And, maybe I have to be more explicit. And city expression, because I think we have to treat these as separate conditions. This one's the condition, this is condition, they both have to be true. Please work. Yes, it worked. So this is two different ways. I'm going to include both different answers. One, you could use this nice and easy expression. It has to start with a character right here. It could be any number of characters in between as long as it ends with a vowel, as denoted with this dollar symbol. Or we could do two conditions separately. It has to have a regular expression of starting with a vowel, and it has to have a regular expression where it ends with a vowel. Nice. If I submit this, it should work. That's great. I'm glad it worked. Now, to the next question, number 9. Okay, so it has to query a list of city names from station that do not start with vowels. Ah, okay, well, I think this is teaching you more about MySQL. I mean, more about regular expressions, how we do it. So we want to select city names, of course, from the station table, where in city name, this time it, city, oh, God, city, I kind of got blanked out there, guys. I ate too much ice cream. You know, here's a tip, actually. If you do an interview, don't eat any sugars and sweets. Actually, maintain a diet of just cruciferous vegetables and either meat or fish, anything to have a clean body before that. Or else you'll be blanking out, clouding, saying, I didn't really study, I didn't give it my best. So trust me, guys. Oh, anyways, do not start with vowels. All right, so this caret before this, and this is so tricky about regex. Sometimes it takes a little practice to know this, but if you use a caret before, like brackets or something like that, that means you don't want to start with this character. But if you want to denote you don't want characters inside it, you actually use another caret in there and do A-E-I-O-U just like this. That's so tricky, isn't it? Let's see if this works actually before I give an affirmative answer. Oh, maybe it has to be a dot star. Let's see if that works. So what I want to do here is, oh, and they cannot contain duplicates. Maybe I don't really need this star dot star thing. Let's give this another shot. So I want no duplicates when I return to city field names, and it has to have this pattern of starting with not a vowel. Okay, it still works. So that's one thing tricky about regex. Sometimes you have to include this caret inside the brackets to include that you don't want those values, but you could have this caret symbol before the brackets to include to prove that, oh, it worked. That you want to start with the character. It's interesting. Something about regex is, that's one thing about regex that even I'm still trying to learn more about, is that it's a lot of strange scenarios. Okay. Did I do 8? Okay, wait, come on. Okay, so I did, what did I just solve? Okay, 5, okay, I did 7, 8, I think I didn't do 9. Let's look at that. Oh, I did not start. I think I'm on 10 right now. All right. So query the list of city names that do not end with vowels. So it's the same concept. You know what I mentioned before? It's a quick practice, guys. You can pause the video before I type the answer. You want to select the city field names from the station where the city name has a regular expression. Oh yeah, I forgot. No duplicates allowed in this query. And the regular expression in this case is going to be, it cannot be a vowel at the end of the answer. So let's try that one. Nice, that works. So similar concept, this means denoting the last character. In this case, since the character is inside the brackets, you don't want a vowel there. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, I think I did 9 already. Let's do 10. Okay, I think I did 10. Huh. I wish there's a way I could track that I did it. Oh, the stars. I could have used that one, but I don't know. I'm not that kind of guy. Okay, let's see. Query the list of city names that either do not start or do not end with vowels. Your results cannot contain duplicates. In this case, All right, so let's go with, so we want, it's an or statement. I already showed you what it looks like with and, so here, let me just refresh your memory, guys. Okay, select city field names from the station variable, where city field name, regular expression, it's regular expression, can follow the pattern of AEIOU. And remember I did like, I could do two conditions with regular expressions like this or that one. In this case, I did use an and, but in this case you can also use an or. But to make it more concise, I prefer if I make this all under one regular expression. Let's see, so regular expression, AIOU, so it doesn't start or end with vowels. So we for sure can do this. Now before you saw me do this, oh shoot, wow. So before you saw me do this, like it could start with a vowel and doesn't start with a vowel, doesn't start with the end with a value. But this doesn't work because this treats it as an and statement. Because it means that this whole regular expression has to have both of these values at the same time, because it treats it as one whole statement, as if like this whole pattern has to be consistent. It has to start and has to end with non-vowels. So instead of using this, I think the or statement is just one pipe, and this pipe means or. It could be either or of these situations. As long as one of these are true, it should be fine. So to run this code, I think it should work. Oh no, I forgot it has to be distinct city names. Let's see what happens. All right, so let's try to distinct. Let's hope this is the reason why it failed. Okay, so let me explain how this works. This pipe means either or of these conditions in this regular expression can be true and will be queried, will be filtered out, will be filtered in. So if I submit this code, this should run perfectly fine. Nicely done. Nicely done. Now let's do observation station number 12. Bam. All right. So query the list of city names from station that do not start with vowels and do not end with vowels. All right. So I already showed you guys what that would look like. Let me just go over it again. This is going to be a good way to end it. And hope you learned, you guys, enough MySQL. There's still more to be done. For example, you need to know how to join tables. I think pivoting is something important you have to know. I have not mastered that yet. Hopefully, there's no interviewers watching this video saying, if Joshua comes up, we're going to trick him with a pivot table. So where's the city? Regular expression. All right, guys. So I already showed you what it looks like. We don't want to start and end with a value of a vowel. We just simply do this. OU, and then since we wanted to end it, we have to use a $sign after that expression, and a carousel before to show that it has to start with a non-vowel and end with a non-vowel. And there could be any number of characters in between, as long as this is true. Again, we don't want duplicates, so let's put a distinct righty there. Nice. If I submit this, this should work fine. Sweet. All right, guys. Well, hope you enjoy my MySQL tutorial / answers to the observation. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. And if you do, I want to query you guys a bunch of SQL textbooks, the most ancient textbooks of SQL of all time. That teaches you the secrets, dark secrets of how to SQL queries. Oh my gosh, my English is so weird today, guys. This is what happens if you eat chocolate ice cream with peanut butter. Not a good combo. And end it with Godiva chocolates at the end. That's why, guys, I need a healthy diet. And if you do like and subscribe to this video, I'll send you a bunch of healthy choice meals. Just kidding. Alright, guys. See you guys.